Hello everyone, Julie Maibach here, and I'm so excited to be able to introduce you to Nutty Meg. Nutty Meg was a squirrel detective cracking cases on her street. She had gathered more clues than acorns as a gumshoe on the beat. The cunning black-eyed Susan was her partner on patrol. To protect and serve their neighborhood was their one and only goal. They'd been trained by a hard-boiled legend, a veteran called Scolding Madge. She was tough, she was gritty, but when she was done, they were ready to wear that badge. Now they'd been working on a case for months on end on the trail of a rat named Russell. There'd been some chatter across the fences that he was bringing in some muscle. Nutty Meg was connecting the details, as Russell was known around town. But a hot new tip from the old dog Flip meant something big was going down. Lesser squirrels would have flicked their tails and scurried from such a job, but Nutty Meg and Black-Eyed Susan vowed to take down Russell and his mob. Now they were staked out high in the branches when Meg gave Sue a tug. Under the streetlight near the trash cans, they saw Russell's ugly mug. The dirty rat was whispering orders to a weasel, a skunk, and some mice. So the tip from old Flip had been good. They were planning a brand new heist. Not on my watch, thought Nutty Meg grimly, peering as he commanded. Then she muttered, "It's time to take him down. Let's catch that rat red-handed." Nutty Meg pulled a patch down over her eye and slid from the tree to the ground. Then she sauntered up fierce and bushy-tailed like the biggest threat in town. Stuffing an acorn into her cheek, she bluffed, "You need me on your team. I'll make your getaway foolproof. One job, and you'll see what I mean." Russell sneered, "This isn't your game, Patch. Go take someone else for a ride." But Flip growled, "I can vouch for her, Russ, and we'll need someone like her this time." Russell glowered at Meg begrudgingly. Black-Eyed Susan was still unseen. From the shadows, she held her position with claws and whiskers keen. Russell laid out his new plan for the gang, with Meg loudly airing her doubts. He divulged and defended each step of his scheme, then they left using various routes. They met the next night, right according to plan. Nutty Meg and the skunk and the mice, Russ and the weasel directed the job, but none saw the shadows tracking their heist. The raid went unhindered and Russ had the loot. Then Nutty Meg turned on a dime. In the light of the street lamp, she slid up her patch, signaling to Sue it was time. Out of the shadows came dozens of squirrels. Black-Eyed Susan had brought the heat. They surrounded the rat with the goods in his hands, leaving him flat-footed there in the street. The weasel and skunk raised their paws in the air, while the mice were quickly found. Russell was raging. He knew he'd been framed, but who had dared to bring him down? He glared at his handcuffs with bared yellow teeth. In the light, his eyes glowed pale. Meg pulled out her badge and repinned it on, while Sue gave a swish to her tail. "Ah, Russell, did you think you'd outwit us squirrels, or maybe just catch us snoozin'? Well, I'm Nutty Meg, and I've busted you cold. And you can book 'em now, Black-Eyed Susan."